Assalamualaikum and good day to our lecturer and fellow classmates. Today we are going to present our topic entitled Counseling Room, a suitable environment for counseling. My name is Nur Patricia Sabiha, and together with my partner Nurdayini Iwani, we will be explaining how the physical environment of counseling room plays a significant role in supporting effective counseling sessions and client well-being. These are the group members of our group. These are the content that we're going to present today. To begin with, it is important to understand what counseling actually means. Counseling can be defined as a professional and structured process of providing guidance and emotional support to individuals who are facing various life challenges. These challenges may include stress, anxiety, relationship issues, academic difficulties, or personal conflicts. Counseling is not simply a casual conversation, but rather a purposeful interaction that aims to help individuals gain insight, develop coping strategies, and improve their overall psychological functioning. For example, a university student who feels overwhelmed with academic pressure may attend counseling sessions to better manage stress and organize their thoughts. Closely related to this is the role of the counselor. A counselor is a trained professional who has expertise in areas such as psychology, counseling, or social work. The counselor's responsibility is to provide safe, supportive, and non-judgmental space for clients to express their feelings and thoughts. For instance, in an educational setting, a counselor may assist students who are experiencing emotional distress or uncertainty about their future. Therefore, beyond skills and knowledge, the effectiveness of counseling also depends heavily on the environment in which the interactions takes place. There are several types of counseling, including individual counseling, family counseling, couples counseling, and group counseling. Each type requires a different room arrangement and environment to support the counseling process effectively. Firstly, individual counseling usually involves only one counselor and one client. Because of this, the room should provide a high level of privacy and minimal distractions so that client feels safe to share personal thoughts, emotions, and experiences. The environment should be calm, comfortable, and quiet because clients may discuss sensitive issues such as anxiety, trauma, academic stress, or personal insecurities. For example, students experiencing depression may feel more comfortable opening up in a small and private room with a soft lighting and comfortable seating. Second, family counseling. Family counseling involves several family members discussing conflicts, communication problems, or relationship issues together. Therefore, the counseling room needs to be larger compared to an individual counseling room to ensure enough seating and personal space for every family member. The seating arrangement is also important because it should encourage open communication and reduce tension between family members. For example, arranging chairs in a circular or semicircular position can help create a more balanced and inclusive discussion environment. The third one is couples counseling. Couples counseling focuses on improving communication and resolving conflicts between partners. In this type of counseling, the environment should feel emotionally safe and non-threatening because couples may discuss highly emotional or sensitive topics such as trust issues, misunderstandings, or relationship dissatisfaction. This setting arrangement should allow both individuals to feel equally respected and heard, without creating a sense of power imbalance. For instance, placing both client and the counselor at equal distance can help create a more supportive and natural atmosphere. And lastly, group counseling. Group counseling involves multiple participants who usually share similar experiences or concerns, such as stress management, grief support, or addiction recovery. Because several individuals participate at the same time, the room should be spacious enough to avoid overcrowding and discomfort. Group counseling often uses a circle setting arrangement because it encourages interaction, equality, and mutual support among members. In addition, good acoustic control is especially important in group counseling to ensure that everyone can hear clearly and communicate comfortably without distraction. Overall, these differences demonstrate that counseling rooms cannot follow a one-size-fits-all design. Instead, the physical environment should be flexible and adapted according to the type of counseling being conducted in order to support communication, emotional comfort, and therapeutic effectiveness. Moving on to the physical aspects, one of the most important considerations in designing a counseling room is its location. The location plays a major role in influencing the client's comfort, accessibility, and overall counseling experience. Ideally, the counseling room should be situated in a place that is easy to access and familiar to clients, such as within schools, universities, hospitals, or residential areas. When clients can easily locate the counseling room, they are less likely to feel stressed, confused, or anxious before attending a session. For example, a university counseling center located near student facilities may encourage more students to seek help because the environment feels familiar and approachable. At the same time, the counseling room should be placed away from noisy and highly crowded environments. Counseling sessions often involve sensitive and emotional discussions, so external distractions can interrupt communication and reduce the effectiveness of the session. For instance, if a counseling room is located beside a cafeteria, playground, or busy road, sounds such as conversation, traffic, or loud music may disturb both counselor and the clients. This can affect the client's concentration and make them feel uncomfortable sharing personal issues. In addition, a quiet and secure location helps create a sense of emotional safety and privacy. Clients are more likely to express their thoughts and feelings honestly when they feel protected from interruptions or judgment from others. For example, a counseling room located in a calm area with minimal foot traffic can help clients feel more relaxed and emotionally secure during the session. Besides that, safety is also an important factor when choosing the location of the counseling room. The surrounding environment should make clients feel physically safe, especially for individuals who may already be emotionally vulnerable. Adequate lighting, clear signage, and secure surroundings can help create a welcoming atmosphere. Therefore, the location of counseling room is not simply about convenience, but also about creating an environment that supports trust, focus, comfort, and effective therapeutic communication. Besides that, safety is also an important factor when choosing the location of the counseling room. The surrounding environment should make clients feel physically safe, especially for individuals who may already be emotionally vulnerable. Adequate lighting, clear signage, and secure surroundings can help create a welcoming atmosphere. Therefore, the location of counseling room is not simply about convenience, but also about creating an environment that supports trust, focus, comfort, and effective therapeutic communication. A well-designed counseling space should therefore include accessibility features such as wide doorways, ramps, elevators, wheelchair-friendly pathways, and adequate parking spaces. These features help reduce physical barriers that may prevent clients from attending sessions comfortably. For example, a client who uses a wheelchair should be able to enter the building through corridors and access the counseling room without needing assistance. If the doorway is too narrow or the room is located upstairs without an elevator, the client may experience unnecessary stress or difficulty even before the counseling sessions begin. Accessibility is also important for clients with visual or hearing impairments. For individuals with visual disabilities, features such as braille labels, tactile signs, or voice-guided system can improve navigation and independence. Meanwhile, clients with hearing impairments may benefit from visual instructions, clear signage, or communication aids. These accommodations help ensure that all clients can participate fully in the counseling process without feeling excluded. Besides supporting physical movement, accessibility also contributes to emotional comfort and dignity. When clients can access counseling services independently and comfortably, they are more likely to feel respected, confident, and valued. This can positively influence their willingness to engage in counseling sessions. For example, a counseling center with inclusive facilities demonstrates that the organization cares about the needs of diverse individuals, which may help clients feel safer and more accepted. Therefore, accessibility is not only about physical design, but also about promoting equality, inclusivity, and respect within the counseling environment. A truly effective counseling room should ensure that every individual has equal opportunity to receive support and assistance without facing unnecessary obstacles. These are the examples of accessibility for visual, hearing, and physical disability. Another important aspect of counseling room is the use of color. Color is not only an aesthetic element, but it also has a strong psychological influence on human emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Different colors can create different emotional responses, which is why color selection is very important in counseling setting. Since the counseling sessions often involve emotional discussions and self-expression, the environment should help clients feel calm, safe, and emotionally comfortable. Generally, soft and natural colors are recommended because they create a peaceful and relaxing atmosphere. Colors such as blue and green are commonly associated with calmness, balance, and emotional stability. For example, light blue walls may help reduce feelings of stress and anxiety, allowing clients to feel more relaxed during the session. Green, which is often connected to nature, can create a refreshing and soothing environment that promotes emotional comfort. In addition, colors like light purple or lavender may help stimulate clarity of thought and emotional reflection. This can be helpful for clients who are feeling mentally overwhelmed or confused. Earth such as beige, cream, brown, and tan are also commonly used because they create a warm and grounded atmosphere. These colors can make the counseling room feel more welcoming, safe, and less clinical. For instance, a counseling room with beige walls, wooden furniture, and soft lighting may help clients feel more emotionally secure compared to a plain white room that feels cold or formal. On the other hand, colors that are too bright or intense may negatively affect the client's emotional state. Strong colors such as bright red, neon orange, or very vibrant yellow may increase feelings of tension, agitation, or anxiety. In some situations, these colors may overstimulate clients and make it harder for them to focus during the session. For example, a counseling room painted in a strong red color may unintentionally create discomfort or emotional pressure for some individuals. Furthermore, colors can also influence how large, warm, or comfortable a room appears. Soft colors can make a room feel more spacious and open, while darker color tones may create a more enclosed atmosphere. Therefore, counselors and designers need to carefully consider color combinations to ensure that the environment supports emotional well-being and effective communication. Overall, thoughtful color selection is essential in creating a counseling space that encourages relaxation, trust, and openness. Lighting also plays a significant role in shaping the counseling. These are the examples of good counseling room with appropriate colors and lighting.
Hi and Assalamualaikum to my respective lecturer, Dr. Afizal, and all my fellow audience. I'm Daini. I will explain olfactory features on this part. Olfactory features means smell or aroma in counseling room. Smell is often overlooked, but it actually can affect the client's mood, comfort, and emotional state. A calming and mild scent can help the client feel more relaxed. For example, essential oils may influence the nervous system and help reduce stress. So, in a counseling room, the smell should not be too strong but soft and calming. Here are examples of suitable aromas. Lavender is commonly linked with relaxation, anxiety reduction, and better mood. Citrus, especially sweet orange, may help increase calmness and positive mood. Wood or forest scents, such as pine, can create a natural and relaxation atmosphere. However, the aroma must be used carefully because some clients may have allergies or sensitive to smell. Next is acoustic features. Good acoustics are important because counseling involves private and sensitive conversation. If the room is noisy, the client may feel uncomfortable, stressed, or distracted. To improve acoustic, we should reduce hard surfaces such as glass, concrete, and hard furniture because they reflect sound. Instead, we can use curtains, rugs, and acoustic tiles because they absorb sound much better. Privacy is also very important in counseling. The conversation between the counselor and client should not be heard by people outside the room. To improve privacy, we can use soundproof items such as insulating wall stickers and door ceiling strips. These materials help prevent sound from leaking outside, so the client can feel safer and more confident to share their feelings and thoughts. For furniture, comfort and support are very important. Chairs should be comfortable but not too soft until the client feels sleepy. Good back support and soft upholstery are suitable because counseling sessions can be long. Furniture layout should also avoid barriers such as big desks between the counselors and client. This helps create equality and makes communication feel more natural. Furniture can also support privacy and reduce noise. For example, upholstered chairs, rugs, and curtains can absorb sound and make the room quieter. The furniture design should also be simple and calm. We should avoid bright colors, busy patterns, or flashy furniture because they may distract or overstimulate the client. A calm room helps the client focus and reflect better. The counseling room should look professional but still warm and welcoming. Natural tones, soft textures, and natural materials can help balance comfort and credibility. Furniture should also be flexible and easy to rearrange for different types of sessions such as individual, family, or group counseling. Small tables also useful for tissues, water, or therapy materials. Seating arrangement can affect the therapeutic relationship. Face-to-face sitting is useful during conversational history taking because it supports early therapeutic alliance. Side-by-side sitting may also be helpful, especially when using questionnaires or activities. The sitting must also be accessible for different clients, including wheelchair users, different ages, and different body sizes. This slide shows recommended types of chairs. Armchairs are highly recommended because they provide personal space and comfort. Two identical chairs are also good because they create equality between counselors and client. Small sofas or lift seats may be suitable for children, family session, or clients who need more comfort. However, we should avoid chairs that are too hard, too low, or too relaxing because they may reduce focus. For tables, small, round, or oval tables are suggested because they support interactive communication. A round table feels less formal and less intimidating compared to a big rectangular desk. In some therapy settings, purpose-designed therapy tables can also help improve attention, reduce aggressive behavior, and support client development. A bookshelf can make the counseling room feel more organized, stable, and intentional. It helps the room look less empty or clinical. Bookshelves can also soften the overall environment and create a more professional image. However, the bookshelf should be neat and not overcrowded because clutter may distract the client. Textiles are important because they affect comfort, warmth, sound, and emotional safety. Pillows can increase physical comfort, while blankets can give a sense of warmth and security. Curtains can reduce outside distractions such as light and movement. However, materials like shiny leather should be avoided in some settings because they may feel cold, sticky, or less welcoming. Accessories can make the room feel more alive and calming. Plants create a natural environment and may help reduce stress and anxiety. A fish tank can also be soothing because the slow movement of fish gives a calming effect. It can help clients relax, especially during difficult conversations, and give them something neutral to look at when they feel overwhelmed. Neutral artwork is suitable because it promotes calmness without being too distracting. It also gives clients something gentle to look at during pauses. Tissue should also be available in a discreet holder. This shows that emotional expression is accepted in counseling room, while still protecting the client's dignity during emotional moments. In conclusion, the design of counseling room plays an important role in supporting communication, comfort, privacy, and emotional well-being. Elements such as smell, acoustic, furniture, seating, textile, and accessories all work together to create a safe and welcoming space. When the environment is calm and supportive, clients are more likely to feel comfortable, open up, and engage better in counseling process. That's all from me. Thank you.